Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Every year at the end of the season or at the beginning of the new season, there are a few gear items that got an annual check. I check out what's still in there, if there are things that had to be replaced, things that can go out of the specific gear item because I didn't use it. And in this case I am talking about my first aid/repair kit, in this case this little thing, and the care set that I bring for Ravi on the backpacking trips, in case this one. So in today's video I would like to go through both of the bags with you to see what is in our first aid/repair/care set. Things that help us throughout the trail, things that help us in case we get sick, injured, are in pain, whatever is happening out on the trail, gear that has to be fixed. So let's take a look in there. This is just a video of things that work for me, work for Ravi, so works for the both of us. But for example, your first aid kit, it always depends on your specific situation, your medical situation, the terrain that you're hiking in, the country that you're hiking in. Are there any specific viruses, specific insects that can sting you, poisonous plants, stuff like that. So always make sure that you adjust the inside of those kind of pouches to your personal needs. So let's dive into them. So let's start with my own first aid kit and repair kit. In this little pouch with a total weight of 88 grams is everything included that I need for any simple medical situations to help myself, and in case I need to repair some of my gear items like my jacket, my tent or my sleeping pad. So yeah, very small. It is a basic set by Common Gear. I think they recently changed their name, but I will link down in the info box below if I'm still able to find this little set. And I took some things out that I do not need here in the Netherlands because this item came from America, and I added some things that were very useful in my specific situation. So let's check this out first. So like I mentioned, 88 grams, very small little Dyneema pouch, super lightweight, and this is what it's in there. I have this little bag with medications. The orange one, the vitamin I, ibuprofen. The blue ones are Tylenol PM. The white ones are allergy medications, and those little capsules here is Imodium, so that is in case of diarrhea out on the trail. Here I have my gear aid set. This has tenacious tape patches in there, white ones, black ones, and here in front you see a Dyneema patch in case I have to repair my tent. Some Leuco tape, we all know that as backpackers. This is a really nice set. This has Gorilla tape wrapped around it, pretty decent amount as you can see. It has some thread up here so I can repair stuff if needed, and in here, I think it was really nice, this came with the set, is a needle. So that's always nice, you have that on handy to use in combination with the thread or when you have to pop a blister or anything. So yeah, this is a really cool little item. I have some packages of Neosporin in here, so antibiotic ointment. Some water purification. First I thought, well, I do not need it here. It's so rarely that I have to filter my water. But this is super lightweight, so I thought, well, let's put some in there. You never know, there will be some backpacking trips in the upcoming season where they might come in handy. So for the weight of this, my scale didn't even pick it up. It should be totally fine to have it with me. Here I have some burn gel in case I got to a fight with my stove or something like that. Here I have some sterile alcohol pads. Some sting relief. I will add some bug spray to my pack as well, of course. I have a few standard band-aids. Those are finger plasters, and I think those things are awesome. Not only for your finger, but also when you, for example, have a blister between your toes or on a toe. This wraps around your toe super easily, because a normal band-aid, it will always come off. Well, at least with me. And this you can wrap around your toe or your finger several times. So this is absolutely awesome to use, and they stick on very well. I have a very tiny tube of super glue. This is just in case I need to repair something, and in real emergency situation when you're having a cut or something and you can't stop it from bleeding, super glue works as well. It will not be a pleasant feeling, and of course it's not the best option, so it's always the last option that you have, but you can close up wounds with super gel. And the last thing in here is a gauze. I have one with me for Ravi or myself. Just the chances that we need this is so small, so I thought one will do. So yeah, this is everything that is in my first aid pouch. I think everything that I need to help myself out in case of a little emergency situation. Cuts, bruises, burns, insect bites, blisters. So I'm very happy with the result. I started with a big set a few years ago, but now I've been able to reduce it to this size. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. And I'm not only bringing a first aid and repair kit for myself, I always have this pouch with me for Ravi. I call it his care set. There are some medical things in there that I can help him with, and well, you will see what is in there to help him be a little bit more comfortable out on the trail if necessary. For both these pouches, it is to help yourself in a first simple medical situation. If you have a more severe medical situation, always make sure, if you have to call for help, use your satellite communication device, or maybe you have to leave the trail. But this is to help you out in small situations, or to prepare yourself to get off trail to see a doctor, a vet, hospital, and whatever you're in need of in that moment. So both are for first use only, and if you are in a situation that you need more than this, both for my set and for Ravi's set, if you need more than that's in here, in my opinion, you shouldn't be on the trail anymore, because then the situation is so severe that you will not be able to treat yourself. So then you need medical assistance anyway. So in my opinion, it doesn't bring much to carry all that extra stuff out on the trail, and this will be fine for both of you. One thing very important, if you decide to take medication for your dog, make sure that you know how to use them. Always ask your vet about it. See if he can make a subscription for specific kind of situations where you think that you might need a painkiller or something. Just explain to your vet that you're taking your dog out on a long backpacking trip, that you would like to have something on hand in case is needed, so as a sort of a backup. Never ever give human medication to your dog. There are some medication that can be given to your dog, but you have to be really careful with the dosage and everything. So never do that by yourself. Always ask your vet, so that you are 100% aware out on the trail that you're not giving your dog anything poisonous or that will even make the situation worse. So let's continue with Ravi's care set. In regards to the weight, practically the same as mine. Mine was 88 grams, this is 89 grams. So don't ask me how I did that, because I don't know. What I have in here for Ravi. This is a stomach protection with a little, what do you call it? Yeah, well, you see what it is. So I can give it to him in case his stomach is upset. A syringe, don't you call it a syringe in English? I have some set of tick removers, different sizes, so depending on the size of tick, I always have the right remover with me. If I want to, I can also clip this to my fanny pack, for example, if it is highly tick season. This is in case Ravi has got a wound that's heavily bleeding, so this one will stop the bleeding. 15 grams, so super light, although it looks like a big jar. It's nothing, so that's good to have. In here I have some anti-diarrheal for Ravi. In here are some painkillers. This is homeopathic medication. That was a Dutch word in between. This is Rimadyl So that is a painkiller that's been given to dogs a lot. So then I know that I can help Ravi out in case he's in real pain. I can give him the Rimadyl, and this is called Traumeel. So I can give that in case I notice that he has some muscle problems or anything like that. I have a tick card here with, so I can make the ticks bigger to look at. He goes well with the translation to English today. And I have this one to wrap around the gauze if needed. This is sticky. It's not really tape, but a sort of a bandage. Hi, Ravi. So that will stick and makes his gauze a little bit more waterproof. I can always wrap a sock around it or something, but it makes sure that the gauze does not get wet or dirty. And I have 3 of those in here. I found these on a dog fair, dog's Christmas market, where we were last December. So yeah, they are really nice to have in regards to size. This is paw protection. This is skin repair, so in case he gets a small little wound, small cut or something, I can use this. If he's heavily bleeding, I can pair it with this, of course. And this is a paw balm, so this I can use, for example, at the end of the day when we have been backpacking or hiking over rough terrain that day. So yeah, I think that this is a good set to take care of Ravi when we are out on the trail, just for the simple things as well. And the same with us. If I need more than this, well, then I think that I'm in need of a vet anyway, so then I will have to leave the trail. So both sets that over the year I have adjusted to our own needs, and I think that I came up with a pretty decent set that has everything that the both of us will need out on the trail. So like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, always take a look at what you need, what your dog needs, and then it isn't that hard to make your own set to be safe out on the trail. If you like this video, give us a like, subscribe to the channel and notify the alarm bell. And then as always, enjoy the outdoors. We'll catch you on the next trail. Goodbye.